Alright, what's going on everybody? It's DAYYY Media coming at you with another video, and you know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about Canelo Alvarez. Some would still have him at the pound for pound best fighter in the world. I personally have him, maybe he's definitely in my top 10. Yeah, definitely my top 10. Might even be edge my top 5, but I don't think he's in the top. He's not in my top 3 personally. That's mostly the 1 and 2 spot. I have Terrell. I almost said Terrell Spence. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are probably at my 1 and 2 spot right now specifically. But hopefully that fight gets made. Hopefully it happens. We're hearing good words, but hopefully it goes down. And as far as the Canelo Alvarez fight goes, we kind of know what's going to happen next. Let's say he beats Triple G in this highly anticipated, I believe September 17th trilogy, is it now? Oh my god. It feels like those other fights just happened, but I feel like this particular fight should be easier for Canelo. I don't think he stops him. That's unpopular opinion. A lot of the people I talk to, they have Canelo stopping Triple G. I think Triple G might give Canelo even more problems now. It's been a while since Canelo's fought somebody who was smaller, and he's gonna have to adjust back to that weight. And I'm not saying it's hard to maintain Canelo's weight. I'm just saying he was up there in weight and didn't really have to worry about it. Let's see when he goes back down. Is it he deals with guys that are more maybe more skilled? Triple G has that big shot. He has probably one of the best, if not the best, chins in boxing. So to count him out, I don't know. I think Canelo edges it out probably, but I don't know if it's going to be domination. It might be. I'm not taking respect away from Canelo. I'm just saying after that Bivol fight, there are a lot of adjustments that I think that he has to make in terms of his gas tank. Having that mentality that you can just knock everybody out. The knockout comes when you set shots up. You use your feet to create angles that are difficult for your opponent to kind of keep up with, and I think that's where Canelo needs the most improvement. He's not going to beat a guy like Bivol in a rematch if he uses that same style. I feel like he can win a rematch. Everybody says, Canelo shouldn't fight Bivol because the outcome would be the same. I disagree. I think that if Canelo fights the same fight, uses the same game plan, then thinks that he's just going to go in there and hit Bivol with something crazy and he's going to get him out of there. I don't think that's not a good game plan. If he goes into that fight, that rematch with that kind of mindset, then I'll agree he's not going to win. But I think that he's intelligent enough with Eddie Reynoso and his father, Eddie Reynoso's father, to kind of formulate a game plan and make the proper and appropriate adjustments to say, hey, you got to get your endurance up. You got to, throw your shots and move off to the side and then do a better job of, moving your head and cutting the ring off. You're kind of heavy on your feet. You need to move a little bit more. Tell him stuff like that. You got to be hard on your champ. Even though Canelo is, he's the cash cow, he could still very well be the face of boxing. But he's lost to Bivol. He's shown that he's vulnerable no matter what. Even if he is daring to be great, you have to also, give and take. It's just like if you're gonna talk about Canelo daring to be great and then he wins, you have to also criticize when he loses, no matter what the case may be. So I feel like a fight with a rematch with Bivol, he'd have to make those adjustments, work on endurance and moving a little bit more, become more light on your feet. When you're heavy on your feet, you can't move. You can't cut the ring off as easily as a guy that that's quick, who's laterally quick. And especially a guy, if you're gonna fight maybe a better Biev in the future, these guys are dangerous. They hit just as hard. Your chin's really going to be tested, and your will's really going to be tested. So I think that Canelo still has the ability to beat these guys, but I honestly right now, if Canelo fights that same fight that he did against Bivol against a better Biev, I favor a better Biev in that fight. I feel like the power would be too much to deal with, and he just have Canelo's respect. Canelo does a good job of bobbing and weaving and taking shots, slipping shots, but once he gets hit from a guy like Beterbiev, who's so physically, he's too strong. That's a guy that would give Canelo a lot of problems. So I feel like if Canelo doesn't make those adjustments, he could be in trouble. But I think he's great enough and intelligent enough to understand that he has to make those changes in order to have his name back in the discussion for maybe top 3 in pound for pound, because a lot of people don't have him there anymore. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is Canelo still in your pound for pound list, top 5 or top 3? Let me know in the comments. And what should he do next? Should he go for that Bivol rematch? Does he fight Triple G another time, for a 4th time, or the better Bivol fight is, are obviously the other options that you could go for a Benavidez. But let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, and what you think about Canelo and his current status on the pound for pound rankings. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for the constant support. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.